Well, good morning, everyone. Happy Monday. Welcome to 261. So you'll have to pardon me real quick, but before we get started here, I've just got to finish putting together my little Lego set. Got the Sydney skyline, and to top things off, we can add the Sydney Opera House to it. Okay, cool. So everyone can see that. Yes, good morning. I see the chats with you want the Lego sets. Okay, so it's epic because we've got this great little, Sydney skyline. We've got the cool bridge. There's a neat little building, tower, little Sydney Opera House. Okay, you might think this is just me being eccentric, and well, sure. There's a reason for this. So as we've got on our summary slides there that you can see on the other half of your screen, we're talking about triple integrals. It turns out Legos are a fantastic analogy for triple integrals, because what the triple integral is trying to do is we're going to take some complicated geometric region, okay? So we've got something like the Sydney skyline. And what we're going to do when we think about the triple integral is we take whatever that region is, however complicated, however intricate it is. Of course, the Sydney Opera House has quite a bit of interesting geometrical structure. That's one of the reasons why it's such a notable landmark. And you break it up into lots of small pieces. And in the coordinate systems that we usually choose, those small pieces are regularly shaped. In Cartesian coordinates, we've got a lot of rectangles and boxes, rectangular prisms. In spherical coordinates, we've got all these sort of spherical segments. In cylindrical coordinates, we've got these cylindrical segments that sort of grow out. And so Legos provide a really nice way of helping us approximate those, because we can take these complicated structures and break them into small pieces. And so there's always an approximation when we do that until we get into the limit that those pieces are infinitesimally small. Okay, so you can look at this Lego, I'll bring it up to the camera, and you can tell when you look at it that that's not actually the Sydney Opera House. Okay, the real one is a little bit more detailed than that. So one thing you might do is say, well, this is, remember this Sydney Opera House here is only part of a broader set. Well, we can add more detail. If we added more Lego pieces and broke it down more, we could do better. And so maybe we bring in a dedicated Lego of the Sydney Opera House itself. And so now when we compare the little one that's part of the skyline versus this postcard size one that's just a dedicated opera house, we can see a bit more detail. There's more in the awning. There's more sort of in the architecture, looking at the different steps and the stairways around it. You can actually see here, there's like the glass for sort of the insides of the panel. And of course, maybe this still isn't enough detail. And instead, what we want to do is make something that's even bigger. And so you can actually get this massive Sydney Opera House here. This is about 3,000 Lego pieces, if you're curious, okay? Coming over, and you can actually see like inside the awnings, you can see, sorry, there's a wire in the way. All of the stuff over on the side on what's going on. Yeah,